This coverage is brought to you in association with Fraser James Partnership, where money matters.
Good afternoon. Forget about the Millennium Stadium, forget about Twickenham. This is where it's happening this afternoon at Netherdale. Gala against Melrose. They don't come any bigger, and really lots to play for either side. But that's Melrose out on to the pitch, just waiting now for Gala. They did play a bounce game last week, of course, a couple of weeks ago, lost up to Dundee, so they'll be looking to right that wrong, and Peter Palapoy brings out the teams onto the Brtv mascot out there as well. So Gala in the traditional maroon, Melrose in their traditional black and yellow tops. Now it looks like Melrose playing towards the Gala fading end here at Netherdale this afternoon. Of course, Gala playing towards the Sykes end. We've got a scrum then, and it's going to be a Gala ball. So Gala still inside their own half. They can't get into this Melrose half. Ewan Dodds picks up. Grant Runciman all over him like a bad rash, but Gala looking for a quick ball, but they've held on it again, and here comes another penalty. Andrew Skeen, the former Berwick man, the former Watsonians player, looking to have a pop of the voice here. I would say a good 40 metres out on the angle. In fact, when I say the angle, I think he's fairly plumb to the post, to be honest. So he's got the distance, he's got the length, he's got the points as well. Good strike then from Andrew Skeen, the Melrose fly half. Gala then 5 metres from the Melrose try line. Good take, that's Chris Weir that takes the ball on. The Gala pack now in behind it. Gala 0, Melrose 3. 9 minutes gone in this first half. Gala in that left hand corner. They're attacking the Sykes end. They've got the ball, they just can't get the drive on the half now. A Palapoy though just goes off the fringes, but Gala secured the ball. They're keeping it slow. That's obviously a ploy from there, and the pick and drive now as they drive forward. Melrose defending well though. There's a Melrose body in the way, picked up again as that was Gary Graham trying to drive it on now for Gala. They have it. They're practically 2 metres short of this Melrose try line. It's slow ball. The pick and drive. Are they on the line? They are. It was the pick and drive, and let's see who got that try. And it's the Gala captain of Peter Palapoy that picks the ball up and dives over, and it's Gala 5, it's Melrose 3. Ball comes out to Joe Helps trying to find the gap. Gary Lowry comes in, as does the Gala captain of Peter Palapoy. Takes him to ground. Recycle ball by Colvin. Not the best of passes. Picked up though by Graham Dodds. Dodds finds the gap and he's through. Now Graham Dodds feeds inside to Thompson. Thompson down the stand side, in for the try. Well worked there. Good work from the Melrose captain. The dummy pass first, and then he offloaded to Fraser Thompson. And Thompson, like a hound out, greyhound out the charge, quick as you like, and he's down, scampering down that stand side touch. In for 5 points for Melrose. George Graham then out to Peter Palapoy again, just driving up to that Melrose 22. Needed quicker ball than this as it turned over. No, it's George Graham that has it. Richard Ferguson coming through, and then the ball tracked back. Peter Eccles coming in with the tackles. It comes out now to Gary Graham. Gary Graham then driving low, goes over. Bruce Colvin drives into that Melrose 22. It's all square. Gala 8, Melrose 8 with a penalty though, and Grant Runciman in there. I think he was the man getting penalised. Nicky Little in there as well. So good work by Chris Weir, getting the pat on the head from the players, but it's going to be a chance now for Lee Miller. Good strike from Lee Miller. That looks good from here. Is it over? Yep, the assistant referee's flags go up, and Gala go back in front here at Netherdale. It's Gala 11, it's Melrose 8. That penalty from Lee Miller. As the ball comes out now, ball fed out wide along that Melrose 22 to Ferguson. Richard Ferguson taken on by Nick Bevan. Bevan then on the ball, goes round. Oh, nice wee dummy from Bevan down the stand side, and he nicks the ball into the 22s. Richard Ferguson is chasing. George Graham then picks it up inside his own 22, and George Graham going a run now on the stand sides. Runs in Alan Dodds. Dodds comes in with the tackle. What an open game we've got here at Netherdale. Gala 11, it's Melrose 8. Play then on the Gala 22. Gala half possession. It's Craig Robertson acting as scrum half, but Hugh McCullen takes the ball on, and he's been bundled into touch. Oh, the punch is thrown there, rub of the head from Colvin onto Hugh McCullen. Oh, it's getting a bit tasty down there. Melrose in possession on the Gala 22. It's the pack that are driving it now. Gala having to defend. Good play though by Melrose. Bruce Colvin then loses the ball, but the referee, in fact, his card coming. Somebody's going into the bin. Somebody's going to bin, and it looks like it could be, in fact, it's Alan Eamon. It's the Gala centre that's going into the bin, but I thought prior to that there was not a knock on. But here comes the penalty right in front of the sticks from Andrew Skeen. He's got the distance, he's got the length, and he's also got the points as well. It's all square, and in fact the referee does blow for half time. Gala 11, Melrose 11. Melrose started the second half off pretty well. Good couple of phases up the park, and then the ball was fed out. Scott White had the ball, he delayed the pass, and in comes Gary Lowry just inside his own half. He took the interception, and he thought, well, there's a pint on the try line. He scampered that quick to get there, and he made it. Good running from the former Hawick back rower to get the try. The conversion was missed by Lee Miller to give the scoreline. Gala 16, Melrose 11, and Melrose lucky not to be down to 14 men. Nick McGrath clearly taking out Gavin Young on the stand side touch when Gala made a break up the stand side. That was clear obstruction. It was deliberate. It was that deliberate, I think he got away with it. He should have been in the bin. But here come Melrose. Graham Dodds into Bruce Digg, but then he knocks the ball on, and Gregor Hunter then picks up now for Gala just inside the Melrose half. The ball's there as Lee Miller picks up now to Gary Lowry. Oh, he's going on another wee run here, Lowry. Off he goes again. He feeds the ball inside. That's taken on well there by Chris Weir. The pick and drive now from the Gala pack, working their way up to this Melrose 22. They need quick ball here again. George Graham down the stand side, out to Luke Petty. Petty has to run back inside. He won't lose the ball there, Luke Petty. He rarely does as the ball comes back on the Gala side. Picked up now by Lee Miller. Drop goal from Miller. Is it good? Is it straight? No, that's gone wide off the uprights. Nice idea from the Gala fly half, but that kick goes wide. It's Gala 16, Melrose 11, 40 minutes gone in this second half. So Gary Lowry, the difference between the sides now, scoring after 53 seconds in the second half after it was all Melrose. He was the first Gala player to get a touch of the ball, and it was an interception as well. Great running from the former Hawick flanker. So it's his try that's put Gala in front. Here comes Lee Miller then with this penalty. It's a good strike. He's got the distance, he's got the length, and he's got the points as well. Great strike from Lee Miller from the far side of the field. Gala 19, Melrose 11. Well, scrum down, big scrum now for Melrose. They're having to defend. This ball comes in. That's a good scrum from Melrose, trying to turn around, but the ball picked up from the base to George Graham. He finds a gap and he's through and he touches down. It was a great pick up from Ewan Dodds. It was the quick ball to Graham, George Graham, the scrum half, and he was stretching every inch of his body to dive over that line and touch down. And Gala now with their third try of the afternoon. Gala 24, Melrose 11. Who would have thought it? 20 minutes gone in the second half. That looks good as well. Yep, the assistant referees flags go up, and Gala extended lead. Gala 26, Melrose 11. Melrose are rocking. Gala, it's here for the taking. Melrose that have it. Scott White on the ball outside the 22, feeds it out to Graham Dodds. Dodds then attacking that 22 metre line. Ewan Dodds takes him down, throws him down. It's Melrose that recycle out to Scott White again. White then trying to find a gap, but he's knocked backwards in the tackle. But Melrose pick up through McCormack, out to Andrew Skeen, out to Joe Helps, and then a breakaway. Craig Robertson, he's away. Now this it could be crucial for the bonus point. Thompson striking. Craig Robertson, oh what a tackle from Fraser Thompson. He puts him into touch. He's into touch, and I think that could be it. The referee looks at his watch. What a lung bursting run from Craig Robertson, but I'll tell you what, Fraser Thompson, stand up and take a bow, son, because that was one hell of a track back. Melrose still have it. Nicky Little out to Scott White. White on the ball now, still inside the Melrose half, looking to offload. He does, taken well. Oh, great hands by Andrew Skeen. Here come Melrose, and then Bryce Turner in there to take the ball on. Now, was that a knock-on? No, says the referee. But it certainly was a knock-on. But anyway, the referee plays the advantage. Lee Miller gets the ball. He's thudded into touch. He's going to blow for full time. It's all over, and that is one heck of a victory here for Gala this afternoon. They have run in 3 tries. George Graham of Peter Palapoy and Gary Lowry, the men to get the tries. The rest of the points coming from the boot of Lee Miller. And Melrose, well, they scored all their points in the first half. A try from Fraser Thompson and 2 penalties from Andrew Skeen. The final score then at Netherdale, it finishes Gala 26, Melrose 11.
Gary, that was the result that you really wanted today.
It was brilliant. I mean, couldn't ask for any better. The boys were just stuck into the end, and defence was tremendous.
British and Irish Cup, of course, is the place that you're looking for. We've heard rumours that it could be 4 places, not 3, but you'll still want to finish in that top 3.
Oh, definitely. I mean, for a club just coming up for Prem 2, I mean, it's just brilliant, but still a long way to go. We need the results to go away, and we've got a hard trip away up there next week, so fingers crossed.
Well, Chick, first taste of defeat at Netherdale as a coach or a player.
Does it feel very good?
No.
No, listen, we beat a better team today. Gala were fired up for the game. We were very, very poor today, and you know, there's no excuses. You know, we've got to put our hands up and say, well, hey, they deserved it, and you know, they wanted it more than us for 18 minutes, and we were lucky to be in the game at half time, to be honest with you. So no, deeply disappointed with the way we performed today. We've trained really hard and trained really well this week, but you've got to take that onto the field. You've got to take that onto the field and then produce the goods, and we didn't do that today. Two mistakes, you know, nobody really took his responsibility at the right times. No, it was disappointing.
Gala all this season have been playing good in bits, but today you played a whole 80 minutes.
Oh, tremendous today. I mean, everybody was just working for each other. It was just tremendous. The crowd were behind you as well, so just brilliant day.
And what about that try?
That'll never happen again, I can tell you that.
How many yards was that?
Oh, about 100 or something, I reckon. Nah, just 50 yards. I mean, just went up in the line and just got lucky, I suppose.
Disappointed for everybody, supporters, but you know, the players today have let them down today, and you know, we just got to make sure and fix it for next week.